Somehow, self-care went from checking in with yourself to checking out with a cart full of stuff. The more burned out we get, the more we're told to buy. And TikTok? It made it look beautiful. Let's talk about what self-care has become and what it was meant to be. Let's start with this, the pink bath of dreams. Pink soap flowers. Pink bath bomb. Pink drink. I mean, it's giving Barbie spa day. And while it's clearly beautiful, you can't help but wonder, who is this really for? Is this about winding down, or performing the idea of winding down? The lighting, the angles, the placement of every single product, it's not just a bath. It's a production. And while there's nothing wrong with beauty, it stops being restful when it becomes content. Self-care shouldn't feel like an unpaid internship in marketing. It should feel like a breath. And honestly, that kind of peace doesn't need a color palette. Now enter the 26-step purple bath. Lavender oil, purple candles, matching snacks, a book, skincare, a playlist, probably a purple loofah. This isn't a bath anymore, this is a multi-sensory escape room. Micah's video is calming and creative, no doubt. But 26 steps? I've done less preparing for international flights. Again, no hate to the creator, the issue is what this normalizes. We start thinking real rest requires aesthetic perfection. That if we're not matching our bath salts to our Spotify, we're doing it wrong. But peace doesn't need props. You're allowed to take a 4-minute bath with a plain towel and call it self-care. Because it is. Now this one is stunning, an all-blue skincare routine. But here's the thing, when your skincare routine has a color theme, that's no longer about skin. That's a brand. And it's not just this creator, TikTok has turned skincare into something cinematic. Everything has to match. The lighting has to hit just right. It has to feel like healing, even if you're still stressed out and burnt out underneath it all. The problem isn't the color or the content, it's the pressure it puts on the rest of us. Like now even our healing has to look good. Real skincare is sometimes boring. Real self-care is often invisible. But it's consistent, quiet, and usually not color-coordinated. And that's okay. Okay, so, this is a period bath, and not just any bath. A red bath. Red bath bomb, red towel, even red tissue. I mean, I get the theme, but what is going on? Like, did we color match cramps now? Is this supposed to be comforting, or sponsored by a horror movie? Look, I'm all for a good bath during your period. But turning menstruation into a curated red aesthetic? It's giving Pinterest meets pain. The pressure to make everything an aesthetic is wild. Even when you're bloated, emotional, and just trying to survive the week. A realistic period? It's sweats, heating pads, eating carbs on the couch, maybe crying for no reason. Not filming a matching spa experience like it's a Valentine's Day ad for cramps. You don't need a red bath and lighting. You just need rest, and maybe some Midol and a hoodie. Alright, now we've got everything for that time of the month, skincare edition. And yes, it's all red, the packaging matches the mood. It's bold. It's thematic. It's kind of hilarious. Like, who knew cramps came with a color code? But let's be real, most of us are just trying to not cry over a commercial or scream at someone for chewing too loud. We're not lining up color-coded skincare. This routine is gorgeous on camera. But in real life? Period skincare looks more like a pimple patch, a hoodie, and not caring what brand your moisturizer is, as long as it doesn't make things worse. Because true self-care during your cycle isn't red-themed. It's rest-themed. Comfort-themed. Sometimes even leave-me-alone-themed. And that's perfectly fine. And finally, the all-pink skincare routine. Every bottle, tube, and cap, perfectly pink, perfectly placed. It looks satisfying. But does it feel like self-care, or just color coordination? Somewhere along the line, skincare became more about shelf appeal than skin. You don't need everything to match to take care of yourself. If your moisturizer works, it works, even if it's not pink. You don't need an aesthetic routine to care for yourself. No trending color palette. No perfect order. Real self-care is softer than that. It's taking a walk just to hear your own thoughts. It's choosing sleep over scrolling. Saying no without guilt. Drinking water without filming it. You don't have to buy peace. You don't have to perform rest.